I'm going to explain how to read rolls and breads using the MiniScan EZ. This is a typical roll. This happens to have a split top to it. When we're taking a reading on a roll, we'll want to take a reading 3 points across it, an average. We want to avoid any defects in it as well as any split top. The way we typically read it with the MiniScan, and this is the MiniScan, we have a black tile and we have a white reference tile. These are referred back to NIST and set the standards in the instrument. To turn the instrument on, you simply go to the lightning bolt in the center and press it. It automatically pulls up a menu. What we have is standardized read and product setup plus the other global operations. For reading the standard, what we do is it walks us through it saying to put the black tile in, take a reading, put the white tile in, take a reading, but we're not going to do that right for the time being. What we're going to do is go to product setup and set up for rolls, breads, and a calibration tile. All we do is we push the product setup. It says, do we want to select the configuration? We say yes. Then it pulls up the setup for that configuration. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., which are the setups. We would put in the first setup, rolls, ROLLS, average 3 as nomenclature. The way we do this is by going to name, we then click on the right arrow and we can go across and spell out all of the alphanumerics as we walk past each digit. At the end we say we're done. We go back. Then we set up the standard as a physical with no standard put in. We put in an average of 3 for rolls, or with bread we would average 4. And the way we do that is by clicking the left arrow or the right arrow to put in how many parts we want to average. Under view, which is the next one down, we click that. View 1 is enabled. We click to the right and bring up the screen where we have display should be absolute, and we should be under D65 L star, A star, B star, and I'm going back to that now. And color scale should be L star, A star, B star. The illuminant the observer should be D65, 10 degree, and we don't need a color index. If you walk through that, you can get to the point where it's just a dotted line. That's how we set up for rolls. For bread, we do the same identical setup, except we spell out bread, average 4. On the screen we average 4, and it's the same in view 1 enabled with D65, 10 degree, L star, A star, B star. With the tile setup, that is setup number 3, and what we do there is under setup number 3, if we activate this, we set the standard as physical with no standard value. We turn the average off. The display should be absolute, and the view 1 enabled with scale cap X, cap Y, capital Z, D6510. Now when the person is reading that, what we're comparing to is the value of the white tile. On one side we have the white tile. We take a measurement in the center if we're under setup 3, and we want to make sure that the reading agrees with the cap XYZ on the back of the tile. That way it's a quick check. If you have any questions, please contact Hunterlab. Thank you very much.